So recently, Bobby Royston made a video called How to Vlog or something like that. And if you check the comment section of that video, I literally said, can I completely steal this idea? And Lee said sure, so here's how to vlog. Two things, however, before this video starts. First off, if you haven't watched his video, watch his video first, because if you're planning to make like just YouTube videos in general, his video is a lot better because he covers more general topics. Mine is going to more specifically cover like vlogging rather than the other things, but I guess it could also apply to other things. And number two, these are all just suggestions. You can do what you want, but these are my tips that really help me, so I figured they might help you. And finally, warning, this will be a longer video, but I'm going to go really in depth here, so just bear with me. All right, let's just crack on with it. So the first question everyone has is, does gear matter? And, well, the long answer is really it depends, but when you're starting out, it really doesn't matter. Phones have amazing cameras. Like, look at this. That's, like, amazing compared to, like, what we had so, like years ago. That's crazy. But I hear you saying, Nick, that's easy for you to say. When you have a GoPro, and this, and a DSLR, and a mic, and another DSLR, and while that's true, I really don't need it. That came off as rude, but really, like, you don't need this to make good videos. But it's how you use your gear that really, like, matters. For example, hold your dang camera straight. I don't want to see any videos that look like this. This is hard to watch. Hold your camera straight. And the second most important thing, get good audio. Audio is extremely important. Most phones now, and especially iPhones, capture great audio during video. It is really phenomenal audio, you don't have to worry about it. Now, if you're capturing with a DSLR, it's more of a problem because DSLRs by themselves don't capture great audio. Now, as you can probably hear, the audio doesn't sound great on the DSLRs, which I'm filming on right now. One advantage of DSLRs is that they can do focusing, which is really cool. You can't really do too much on smartphones, and especially not on GoPros. But just that it's hard, honestly, focusing and stuff. And autofocus is kind of bad on these, so just start with phones, or start with either a phone or these things. Now, there are a few things that I recommend to do with any camera you're using, whether it's your iPhone, your GoPro, or $1,000 camera rigs. First off, record at the highest quality video you can. For example, I'm recording at 4K right now. Now, the second thing that has to do with the actual camera quality, well, skipping a bunch of things, is frame rates. Frame rates are super cool. They measure, I mean, I'm pretty sure half of you guys already know this, but frame rates basically measure how often the camera refreshes after every second. So the default is 30, the cinematic is kind of 24, and like really high actiony is 60. And I know I'm gonna get like people from both sides harassing me over this, but just stick to 30. I'll literally show you the differences between the frame rates right now. As you can see right now, I'm filming in 30 FPS right now, so this is like the normal hand. And now I'm filming in 24 frames per second. This is a little smaller, and it can be good for like movies, but for vlogs, it's really not necessary because it can look like really jittery with a lot of motion and stuff. So, and this is what 60 looks like. Now I'm filming in 60, and this is not the highest the camera can go, but this is the highest that YouTube can manage. So this is 60 frames per second. As you can see, it almost looks a little like unrealistic, right? It looks a little weird. I'm just gonna switch back to 30. Now, another great suggestion is always getting like cool different shots. Don't always stick to the handheld thing. No one wants to see vlogs like that. They're always like, that seems so cliche and they seem really boring. And well, obviously now that I switched to it, but you always want to try creative new shots. If your shot doesn't work, great. You don't have to use it. Just always remember to shoot more than you need so that you can edit stuff out in post. One shot I really recommend using is static shots. These things are great. It like brings it down like in energy. It helps the viewer focus better on the video. And actually your camera quality goes up, and because it has less to focus on, it only has to worry about me rather than all my surroundings. Static shots are great. Use them, please. Now this does kind of require a tripod, so you kind of do need gear, but they're not expensive. This one was not expensive, and it's great. Look, I could do this, and extend. And this wasn't really expensive at all. So if you're gonna start vlogging, invest in a tripod. They'll be very useful to you. Now, these kind of things are the two cliches of vlogging: time lapses and drone shots. Now, drone shots can be cool. You really do not need a drone. I do not own a film drone at the moment. If you think buying a drone will make your filmmaking better, it won't. It won't at all. Now that second thing is time lapses. They're really good establishing shots. Establishing shots in filmy terms is basically what kind of like sets the scenes. Like I walked outside, I would get like a time lapse of the road before I showed it. Getting too many time lapses can look really like amateurish and lazy almost. Also, 2 things to remember when you're filming time lapses is 1, to make sure something is happening in your time lapse. But I see a lot of new vloggers, they're often taking time lapses of just nothing happening, and that can be really boring. So make sure something is happening. And number 2, make sure your speed is ramped up to the correct amount. And if you're filming on your smartphone, this is not a problem at all. I believe, I'm not sure about this, but I believe the time-lapse speed on iPhones goes to 8 times, so you really don't have this problem. But I'd always speed it up to at least 4 times, because doing anything less than that looks weird. Like for example, I'm gonna show you a bunch of different time lapses. This is me just walking at normal speed, and this is me walking at 4 times speed. This looks like a time lapse. This is 8 times speed, 6 times speed, blah, 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 blah. It gets faster and faster and faster, but this is me walking at 2 times speed. As you can tell, it looks really weird. It looks like you're watching a Charlie Chaplin film or something. Don't use them. But that's enough actual filming. Here's for the thing that everyone dreads and hates. Stuff to know while editing. I would definitely say, before you even start making videos, get comfortable with your editing software. That makes a huge difference. If you don't know what you're doing, you just look stupid. And just don't edit on your phone. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. Now, if you already have a MacBook, that's great, because it comes with iMovie. Now, if you're on a Windows computer, that gets a little more complicated, because it depends on whether you want to spend just a little bit of money or absolutely free. If you want to be completely greedy with your money and not spend anything, you can use WeVideo. WeVideo.com, I've heard, is a pretty good editing software. I've never used it, but it's free. It's a browser, and I think it works on Mac too, but why would you do that when you have iMovie? And then there's something I used for all my vlogs until I actually got this thing, which is called Movavi. It was this really great editing software. It wasn't like professional, not even close to professional, but it definitely got the job done, and I'm pretty sure it's only like 30 bucks, so. And also, please don't buy expensive, fancy stuff like I have, like Final Cut Pro, because just when you start out, because it's just not worth it. You don't want to spend $300 on editing software, which, by the way, I spent $300 on this editing software, which is probably overkill. But if you are looking for professional stuff, I'd recommend Final Cut Pro for Macs, or on Windows, you can use something like Adobe Premiere. Now, a huge thing you have to remember, huge factor that I see overlooked way too often in how to vlog videos is music. Music is so important to a vlog. I spend the most time in pre-production just finding music for my vlogs, because this stuff really makes a vlog way better. I typically say electronic music works great. It's something kind of in between lo-fi, like really lo-fi stuff, and like dubstep rave stuff. Like somewhere in between there sounds great. I actually have an entire folder on my laptop just for music in my vlogs. And it's really great. If you don't know what to use, just look up music for vlogs. It's what I do. Now, another really important thing to do with your music is to sync it to clips. Syncing it to clips kind of makes a vlog, to be honest, in my opinion. Because just uncut stuff, just like in general, looks like you just like put clips in an editing software and just left it there. It looks terrible. Now, for general video length, I suggest something like 5 to 10 minutes. That's not a huge like boundary. That's not something that's like huge, but that's what I'd recommend. Because more than 10 minutes can seem boring, less than 5 can be like, wait, what? It's over? I know I'm guilty of breaking this rule a lot, but it's just generally good to stick to. Another really important thing to do is use jump cuts to cut out really boring parts, like what I just did. You just saw a bunch of jump cuts together, and I've probably done like a billion so far. Yeah?
I haven't seen you. How are you?
What's up? I'm filming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just talking on the phone. I had no idea.
Okay.
You were filming as you were. Bye-bye.
Alright, bye. That's my mom. That was pretty fun. I actually managed to get this shot. No way. There's no way I actually did this. I'm so crazy good at filmmaking, bro. If you're planning on using text in your videos, I just stick to the basic text that goes boom, 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 boom. Not like the stupid fadey ones. They look really cringy and bad. And if you have iMovie, I'm sorry to say they don't have that for some stupid reason, so just try not to use text in your videos. And one last big thing, when you're done editing a video, before you export it, watch the video back. Please, what are you doing? Watch the video back. It is so important, because if you pick up little mistakes, then you could do like a tidy up, and then your video becomes, I think, like 2 times better after your like little corrections, because then it makes it look a lot better. And finally, here's some big picture stuff that just to end the video with. Here's a big one. Something has to happen in your videos. You can't just be like, oh guys, here's my room, 4 minutes of just doing nothing. Thank you guys for watching. No, it has to be an actual video. Whether it's going actually somewhere or doing something with your friend, it has to be something. Don't kill yourself with schedules. I wouldn't recommend actually getting a schedule, at least starting off. I still don't have a schedule because I only vlog when something interesting happening or I have like a really good idea. Like this one, hopefully. Let me know if you guys like this video, by the way. Like if you're trying to do daily vlogs, like you can do that later on, but I've heard it can be really challenging and the videos can be boring, so I wouldn't recommend it, really. If you don't like a shot, or even the entire video, don't be afraid just to delete it. It's okay. That happens to me all the time, but I'd say I have scrapped about 10 videos now in my entire channel's history, which is, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is. Like just a week ago, I scrapped a vlog where I went to a sculpture park with Jesse because our cameras started to be bad. Experiment with styles. Maybe go for like one style in one video and then the rest. No one will care. You're growing your channel. Then you can like narrow it down to one style that you really, really like, and then you can carry on with it. That'd be great. But don't copy other people's styles. And I know that can be hard because some people's styles are really, 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 really good, but please don't copy it. Final 2 things that will guarantee to get you better at vlogging are watching vlogs and making vlogs. Subscribe to some vloggers. Maybe watch a video or something, or watch a bunch of videos. Watch a bunch of vlogs in a row. And you see different styles, and you see how these guys know what they're doing, and they can show you indirectly. They can show you really how to make good vlogs. But I'd say the best way is to just make vlogs and just keep going, keep going, keep going. So the first 5 videos will definitely suck. Don't worry about it, because everyone's first 5 videos suck. But just keep going, keep going, keep going, and eventually you just get a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, till you get really, really, really good, and that'll be amazing. And I know I don't really have that big of a reach. I have 269 subs. 69. But I really hope someone actually from this video starts picking up vlogging, because it's so much fun. I love vlogging. It's like really one of my favorite things to do on the whole planet right now. Yes, that's really how to make a good vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope someone actually picks up vlogging from this. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye!